Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is 10. Yes, I'm about an hour late. I will apologize, but not really, because it felt good to just sleep in and get going at a leisurely pace because it's been a little crazy this past week and a half. So, yeah, we're coming up on 1 week. Last Friday was when my grandbaby was born. So, yeah, we're doing good. Got through the week. So we're getting there. So I hope you're all doing well. It is Thursday. It's funny. Fall is in the air, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not hating it. I like having my windows open. I like having the fresh breeze in the house. I like just that energetic shift of lightness and just fresh air and sunshine, and really feeling like things are moving in a good direction. So yeah, I hope for those of you who do love sun and do love the weather. I feel like I got something like tickling my eyebrow. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, so I hope you're all doing well. All right, let's see what the message is for us today. I'm going to ask for the most benevolent message for us here and those of us who will watch on the replay. Wow, okay. Okay. Whew, all right. What was brought to my attention as I was praying for us all and getting us the message that we need. A couple of things. So next Wednesday night, I will have a free Zoom meeting, the Guidance 311 gathering, where we're going to get together and talk all things spirit, where you are on your spiritual journey, how to get in connection with spirit. We'll do a beautiful meditation to help you for those of you who aren't sure if you're getting in connection with spirit. And then for those of you who just like to get into connection with spirit. Because remember, when we get together, it amplifies our vibration, and it really does help us to reach spirit in a way that maybe you haven't been able to do on your own. So we're going to do that next Wednesday night. If you want to be a part of that, it's absolutely free. All you have to do is go to guidance311.com under the events tab and RSVP, and you'll get the link to join us next Wednesday night at 6:30 or 7. You'll have to look at the event. I'm not really sure. I know I do things at 6:30 and at 7, and so not really sure. But I know that I will be there at the right time. I will make sure of that. I promise you. And then we're getting together starting October 20th for those of you who are ready to really start developing your intuition. Intuitive guidance course, 5 nights, 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 6:30 to 8:30. We're going to really delve into how to connect with spirit. Really start your foundational practices of getting in connection on a regular basis so that you can trust and act on the information that you're receiving. Because many of us are receiving information on a daily basis, but where it's subtle. And until you recognize that it truly is information you're receiving from spirit, it's hard to trust and act on it. So that's what I've got going on. And okay, so that came through. That is also on the website under the classes tab. Go into more. So yes, solar plexus chakra. So, and then right behind that came the brow chakra. So 2 cards out of this 5-card spread are about your chakra systems. So what I would say is a good chakra clearing meditation is going to help you unblock, because many of you are receiving information. Many of you are coming into connection and you're not sure what to do with it. And it's because you're still on some level blocked in these chakras. And the brow chakra, your third eye, is all about opening up your clairvoyance. And your solar plexus is all about your clairsentience, knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know. Receiving information in images or pictures or, in your mind's eye, dreams, premonitions. Not really sure if what you're receiving is connection. And so, yeah, it's time. It's time for all of us in some way to start receiving the information that we need from our guides, because it's time. It's really time to get in alignment for what is for us. So a good chakra clearing meditation will be very beneficial, because it'll hit both those chakras. But just knowing that your clairvoyance and your clairsentience is really trying to develop at this time, is really important. So if you know that you know, but you don't know how you know, it's okay. That's what it is. If you're getting messages, if you're seeing things in your dreams that are really resonating with you, or you're getting these pictures in your mind's eye and you're like, ooh, where did that come from? It's your connection to spirit really starting to develop. So it's time to really come in connection in a way that you can start trusting and acting on the way forward, because we're all here to get into alignment with our purpose, or why we decided to come into this life experience at this time. And for some of us, it's about just being genuinely happy, being so happy that you're modeling that, or helping people recognize what that's like, that you can live an authentic life and not have to worry about other people's expectations or societal expectations of you, but you can truly embody who you are and what that means for you. No, Jen. No, it's never going to try to scare you. It's never going to try to scare you. Sometimes they bring you messages that make you feel uncomfortable because you're going to have to make a move or a change. I will go with that. But if you feel like they're trying to scare you, then I would say those are lower vibrational frequencies that we've got to move away from. All right. So Spirit is always going to come in loving you and wanting the best for you. And yes, if they bring you something that doesn't feel good, it's uncomfortable, it's because it's time to move out of where you are, whether that's the relationship or the experience that no longer serves you. But if they're trying to scare you, then that's something altogether different that we definitely have to work, helping you work on recognizing that that's something to move away from. All right, those lower vibrational frequencies. So, because for many of us, for all of us, the Wheel of Fortune is turning. Things are coming to us that are going to be for us. But again, if we're not... Happy birthday, Jen. Yeah, maybe. It's not going to happen, but... But the Wheels of Fortune is turning, and that's a really, really cool thing, that we're being brought into new experiences, new situations, new people. But again, it's going to feel uncomfortable because, again, Spirit is going to bring you where you've not been before, or bring you back to something that you've been in before, but you didn't stay in it because it was too scary or too uncomfortable in your own experience. And you weren't ready to make that leap of faith. You weren't ready to go in the new direction. But for many of you, now it's the time. Now you're being brought back to something that you've been maybe tiptoed around in the past, and now you're recognizing that, oh, this is for me. This is my way, because now I have the knowledge and experience that I need to know that I'm okay if I go this way. It's not so new that I'm terrified, but it's now I recognize that it's Spirit saying, this is your way. This is where we need you to go. This is the situation and the people that we need you around. This is how your life experience is going to continue forward. And it's not going to be like it has been in the past. It's not going to be back there in the shadows, in the illusion, in the deception. Because it's time to ditch the drama. It is time to ditch the drama. It is time to let go of those stories that you're telling yourselves, that you've gotten when you were really, really young, of not being good enough, or not being worthy enough, or not being whatever, thin enough, pretty enough, talented enough, whatever it is you didn't feel like you were enough of. It's time to ditch that mental drama. And for some of you, this is physical drama. It's about getting away from people that create drama in your lives. Very true. But for most, I think that for all of us, I got this nail. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's like all folded over and it's got to come off. And there it goes. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's time to ditch the drama. It's time to ditch whatever is no longer serving you, whether that's those thoughts, that thought patterns that have been holding you back, or those people that have been holding you back for whatever reason. So it is time. It is time to really walk away from whatever drama is being created in your life, whether you're creating it for yourself or people around you are creating it. It's time to go. Because you're evolving. You're evolving. It's time to move into your magnificence, your divinity, who you truly are, why you're here. So for some of you, you're being brought to the right job. You're being brought to the better people. You're being brought to the more beneficial relationships. And yeah, it's hard, it's scary, it's uncomfortable, but they're with you, they're supporting you, they're bringing you the messages through your clairvoyance and your clairsentience to know that it's okay, that you're going to be fine. Everything is working out for your highest and greatest good, and you're not alone. And so getting in connection is really going to be beneficial to help you do that. All right. So doing those chakra clearing meditations, getting out and grounding, moving, clearing that solar, is it the solar? Yeah, solar plexus chakra. It's all about moving. So sometimes when the anxiety is really, really ramping up, you got to get into your body. You got to get out of your head and you got to get into your body. And so getting out and walking, putting the aerobic tape in, oh my gosh, tape. I just dated myself. Play the YouTube video. But move, dance around the house, put the music on. I had actually music on this morning to kind of get myself going because I really, really wanted to just stay in my pajamas and drink my coffee. But I have 3 IET appointments today I'm very, very excited about. So if you're needing help in stepping into your divinity or your magnificence, integrative energy therapy can help you root out those dramas, helping you move through whatever's creating drama in your life, whether it's the people around you or your own self-sabotage, thoughts and actions. Sometimes we stay where we resonate because we don't know how to move forward. And IET can go in and really help you to root out the issues in your tissues so that you can move through the drama. You can really start empowering yourself in the way that feels right for you. Because it's time. It's time for joy and contentment. And I just read this, I think, just maybe yesterday or the day before on Daily Message. So I'm not going to read it again today. But take a look at those past videos because that means there's something there for you. But joy and contentment is about where we're going. And we're to be there very quickly. This is coming in fast. But if you're blocking it because you don't feel like you deserve it, then that's definitely an issue in your tissue that has to be healed, has to be rooted out. And what I love about IET is it is permanent. It is permanent. When you heal those layers, and it is layer by layer. So it's, IET, unfortunately, is not a one and done. It is a process. You have to do some, making sure you're doing other healing in conjunction with the integrative energy therapy, taking the steps that you need to take in your own life is going to be really important to partner up with the angels who are coming in to help heal you. But it is definitely permanent, the layers that they help you transform. And then the more sessions that you have, the deeper it goes. So there is a package deal on my website. If you click on the integrative energy therapy 1 session, you'll actually get at the checkout, you'll actually get the indicator to look at the pricing plans. And there's one pricing plan there for 3 months. You can get the $100 off the 3 sessions. So I'm here for you. I'm here for you. So there's just a lot going on. And I feel like somebody wants an angel answer card. So I'm going to pull one of those to go with this message today. Good morning. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Mandy. Morning, Kara. Oh, all right. These are just to jump in. So I'm going to give these a little bit of a knock, clear the old energy out of them, and let's go ahead and all right, let's see what we got here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, yeah, because this is what you're coming to. You're coming to success. So whatever the endeavor is, whatever the change is, it's leading you to success. But if you don't grab hold of it, you're not going to get there. If you don't make necessary changes, you're not going to get there. If you don't stop self-sabotaging your thought patterns, it's not going to get there as much as they could bring it into you. And for those of you, this is where you're headed, and it's important that you get there because it's time. It's time for you to feel success. It's time for you to be happy. It's time for grace and ease to come into your life, the abundance to flow. But if you're blocking it, all right, because you don't feel worthy of it, or you don't feel powerful enough, or you don't feel like you are deserving, and you so are, it is time. It is time to heal those issues in your tissues, all right? Those traumas and dramas that we're holding on to. And, I talk about it because it's been so transformational in my own life that there were hurdles I couldn't overcome on my own. And even the work that I was doing, the healing work, the counseling, the therapy, the eating right, the meditating, the grounding, the reading the books. I was doing everything I could possibly do, but I could feel the hurdle. And until I stepped into, the IET, it wasn't until then that I overcame the hurdle. And it was working with Sheila Tillich, Sheila Be Healing. It was really learning that I had these issues in my tissues at a very early age, that I was, they were ingrained in me, and it was hard for me to even know that they were there, because they were so familiar to me. They felt so familiar that I didn't even realize I was holding myself back, because I'd been holding on to those issues, those traumas, for a very, very long time. Very early in my life, I was given those. So those traumas and dramas, the things that happen to us and the stories we tell ourselves. It's very, very hard to root those out on our own sometimes. We do need help. And, the angels, those higher vibrational frequencies coming in to transform them, to release what no longer serves you, and then imprint what you need. It's transformational. It really is. It's amazing. So if you're looking to start that journey, feel free to get a hold of me, or feel free to just start your sessions. All right. It's time for us to be successful, all of us, in our own way. It is time for us to step into the good stuff. And if we're holding ourselves back, we can't get there. And it's time. It's time for us to get there. So it's time. So Jen, no, I don't think that... You're right. I don't think they were trying to scare you, honey. But yeah, definitely waking you up for, whatever the reason was, whether you were astral projecting and you needed to come home, whether there was something going on in your physical environment that you needed to be present for, but definitely a reason to wake you up. And so it's all good stuff. So happy birthday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and know that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't know what that reason is, but it does feel like you are being protected, absolutely being protected. So yeah, it's all good. So good morning, Courtney. Welcome. Welcome, Shayna. Welcome. So guys, thank you. And if you're watching this on the replay, please #replay. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to send you all blessings and lots of love today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.